So the question is there going to be a Scream remake in the future after Scream 7 or whatever? However long, I don't know how long Radio Silence is going to be making these films, but I asked the question to you guys: will there be a remake of Scream in the future? Now, I think that there will be, definitely. I think that every movie's had remakes. Halloween had remakes. Um, Friday the 13th had remakes. The Child's Play movies had a remake. Um, Texas Chainsaw, I think, had a remake. So it's just like, it's just so known. The only movie that hasn't had a remake is Scream. Freddy Krueger, obviously, the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise as well had a remake too. They remade that film. So the only film that hasn't been remade is Scream. So do I think that they're gonna do it? Absolutely so. Absolutely. I just don't see like I said, I don't like it. The point, the thing that I don't like is that if they're gonna rehash 1996 Scream, just don't do it at all. Okay, that's my problem. If they rehash, just copy and paste of Scream 1996, like I don't really care, about that. I just wouldn't care about it. But if they went their own direction and just told their own story or something like that, I guess I wouldn't mind. So, who do you guys think is gonna do it? Like, I'm just gonna be analyzing here, kind of just coming up with names. Um, the biggest name that comes to mind is Rob Zombie, which I don't think Rob Zombie's gonna ever remake it because Rob Zombie, I don't think that this is his style of I don't think Scream's his style of film. Personally, I guess you never say never, but I just don't think Scream is his style. I think like Jason, Friday the 13th and like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is more of his style. But um, honestly, do not know who else. Blumhouse, maybe Blumhouse will remake it in the future. I have no idea. I mean, there's a lot of people that could remake it. Like I said, Rob Zombie is a big one. Like I said, because he remade the Halloween franchise, which he made two of. He made two. So I just don't think that he's gonna do. I think that Texas Chainsaw fits him the most. Friday the 13th because the brutalness. Leatherface has a chainsaw. Jason has the machete, and he's very very brutal. I just don't see him doing a Scream movie. I mean, it's very possible. I guess you never say never, but I just don't really see this. I don't see it being his style. You know what I mean? I don't see him, doing it because I just don't think it's really his style of film. But I guess you never say never. So the question is, though, will there be a remake? I think there will be. I think that there is going to be a remake in the future. I just don't know how long. Obviously, we still Radio Silence. I don't know how long they plan on making these movies. I guess as long as that as long as they're not bad, and they make good money. I could see him making the movies until at least like Scream 9, Scream 8, at least. Because we know that they're probably gonna make a Scream 7, especially if Scream 6 does good. We know that they're gonna make a Scream 7, so it depends, I guess, how long they make the movies. Because I know eventually somebody's gonna want to remake it. Somebody will. I don't know who, but somebody will. Want to for sure. The other horror movies got remade, like I said. Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw, Child's Play. All those movies. Other than Scream, Scream is the only one, like I said, that didn't get remade. So I think that Scream will get remade in the future. Um, and I think that's, I don't know how long how long it's gonna be until it does, but I already know, 100% that it is, because it's hard, it's sad to say, because I just don't want them to rehash, 1996. If they're gonna remake it, that's my worry, that they're gonna just rehash, 1996. Um, which I don't want that. 1996 is a great film. There's no need to remake it, in my opinion. So if I want to watch it, I could just put it in and watch it in my DVD player, PS5, whatever. And I have a copy of it, so I don't need to, watch a rehash of the same movie that we already saw. So that's just my thing. It's just like, tell your own story. Don't tell the same story that Wes Craven did. If you're gonna remake it, which I know that they will. It's hard to say that, but I already know that they are. So I just don't know how long it'll be. But anyways, guys, comment down below. Give me guys' thoughts. What do you guys think about? Do you guys think that Scream, that somebody will remake Scream in the future? Um, and how long do you guys think it's gonna be until? How long do you guys think it's gonna be when they remake it? Because obviously, Radio Silence is probably gonna keep making the movies as long as they keep being successful with them. So that's the only way I see it. That's the only way I really see it being remade. I just don't know how long. Like I said, I don't really know how long. It depends. Like I said, if let's just say Radio Silence makes a bad movie, well then they're gonna definitely remake the movie. Somebody will, because they won't have the rights no more. So somebody will, remake it eventually. So with that being said, though, y'all be sure to comment down below. As always, give me guys' thoughts. With that being said, see you in the next one. Thank you.